Hello everyone. So it's the time for a Gypsy fortune. So I paint on my hands because I'm a painter too, so I apologize, but I am drawn by the universe to give you a little fortune. So your current fortune. Last week I shuffled on screen and it took up so much time, and I'm kind of like learning things about how I want my channel, so I appreciate everyone's patience with me, but don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'm going to not be shuffling for the fortune cookies, I think, just to make it more like, let's open it up and read it, okay? So open it up and read it. We got some decks that I'm using here, and we have 3 piles here. We have the heart, number 9, and we have the key, number 4. It's number 9 or 39, and number 4, number 4. And then we have the Order of Honor, and that's the Jack of Clubs, number 45. So go ahead. I'm going to put up these on the screen for like a minute with some music if you need to meditate on it for a moment. Listen to your gut intuition, and we will see you at your pile, my beautiful people.
از همه شهر دل شیدا شکست، از همه شهر دل شیدا شکست، شیشه می در شب یلدا شکست، شیشه می در شب یلدا شکست، از همه شهر دل شیدا شکست، شیشه می در.
Hello everyone for pile number 1 who chose the heart, which signifies great joy when it is near. And who doesn't love love? I love love. It's one of my biggest things about life is I love to love. So to me, there is a lot of indication that your current fortune, your fortune cookie, indicates that you are going to be placed into a position of leadership, perhaps plan for something for the future, okay? The Queen of Wands and the 9 of Cups here. Perhaps passion and creativity. And there's a lot of empowerment right there. And this may be a situation that is an imbalance between giving and receiving. And there might be too much sadness and pain right now, or a feeling of being betrayed. The 9 and 6 of Pentacles is also about giving and receiving. It kind of signifies that you have a need for independence right now, for self-sufficiency. And signifies independence and abundance. And there's 2 9s here. We got the 9 here on this card and the 9 of Cups. So this would be considered the emotional and material contentment that you have going on. So maybe this has to do with putting away for the future, like the collecting the seeds. The Queen of Wands and the 6 of Discs highlights a dynamic of personal strength and charisma that you might be relied upon right now. So that's why you're looked towards as a leader, is because you have some charisma and personal strength, and you may be in an emotional situation that requires you to be bold and courageous in action. And the heart indicates, there's a lot of emotions in love, and that is what maybe perhaps Spirit is asking you to lead with. Number 9 means completeness and fulfillment, and we have the number 9 here and the number 9 here. And I was also noticing there's 6, 6, and everything's divisible to 3. And number 9 is completeness and fulfillment. Number 3 is like completeness, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. So you're really being asked and guided towards spirit about your current situation. It might be a growing season and it might be coming to a close. And when we close the growing season, naturally we want to celebrate, but we also have to remember that there are things that we need to do, like collect the seeds for next season. So don't wait to try to figure out, don't wait till the end of what you're going through to try to figure out. You need to start planning on it now. And Our Lady of the Great Power is like a message that is about inspired spiritual leadership. So this is about your spiritual growth, and it's about walking into your empowerment. And it looks like you are a very empowered individual. You need to not give so much. It looks like giving too much will lead to betrayal. It has in the past, and you know this, and you have a tendency towards this, and you have the strength and enough self-awareness to know that who you are and what is meant for you. And you need to remain true to yourself, even if you are in a partnership or collaboration with others. So still, even if you're there, you need to remain true to yourself. So you are being asked to allow yourself to walk into your empowerment. And so pray and be open and know that you have the capability beyond measure to do anything. So that is my fortune for you, pile one. Short and sweet today, and that's what I was hoping for. All right, I hope you got what you were looking for. Have a good day. Hello, everyone, for pile 2 who chose the key. So the key can signify, certain success, or that the key to your problems is in this spread. So, because it says if it's surrounded by unlucky cards, it's unlucky, but it looks like you have a pretty good spread going, my friends. So the 10 of Wands and the 3 of Cups suggests a transition from feeling overburdened by responsibilities to getting help in like a community or people in the community. Or you may be carrying a really heavy load, but there is potential for relief and collaboration. So you want to make sure that you find the right people to delegate any tasks if you can. If you can give other people some responsibilities to lighten the load. And the Ace of Cups and the Priestess of Discs indicates you need to listen to your intuition to guide you toward a new emotional or spiritual beginning. And you will find an opportunity to get deeply connected to your true self and your authenticity. There is a sign that you are greatly supported by your angels right now, right here in the 4-4, and you are on the right path, and that's a sign that you are on the right path and you are being divinely guided to celebrate new beginnings, and if not now, soon, in maybe a communal area. But you are being celebrated by your angels. And if you are feeling overwhelmed with responsibilities, it's a sign that this is to come to an end soon. Notice there are lots of birds and signs of intuition. So make sure you're listening to your intuition, which is also in the cards, the Lion and our Lady of Nourishment. The Lion is a card that can be a sign to be more mindful of your impulsivenesses, and such as unnecessary spending or unnecessary risk taking or overindulging in addiction or sexual pleasures. And if you find this card, it might be a good moment to give into these impulses. But if you give in too much, moderation is key. You know what I'm saying? Because too much is destructive, and it's a sign to overcome any temptations. But to also trust that you have the power in yourself to overcome anything. So no matter what you're facing, approaching your situation with compassion and patience will greatly improve your circumstances. Even if you're experiencing intense emotion, even rage. And the Lady of the Nourishment, she comes to you with a message about that all your hungers will be met. Okay, hunger of the physical body, hunger of the spiritual body, hunger of the emotional body, hunger of the intellectual body. You know, these are all different types of hungers that we can have. You know, she will help you. You know, allow her to show you where your hunger truly is, because if we allow ourselves to open up to spiritual hunger, it shows us kind of like our shadow side of what we like, overcoming things. And sometimes we're missing nourishment in areas of our spiritual self. You know, the power to, you know, resolve any issue. Supporting this too is always going to be with you if you ask for it. So all you need to do is pray. You need to listen to your intuition right now. There will be help in the community. You hold the key to any current challenges that you are facing. And you need to understand that something about spiritual truths is that a lot of times they're hidden from other people, but a lot of the times they're hidden from ourselves. And so that can cause fear and like a misunderstanding. But you are told today that you need to walk with trust, and that the spirit is bringing you any sort of hunger. It looks like you might need to work between what is hunger and what is indulgence, what is serving your highest good and what is bringing you down. And I believe like sexual pleasure can definitely be uplifting if you use it for a higher purpose. A lot of people don't, though. So a lot of people indulge in that way too much, and it can cause your body to be addicted to it, and therefore people don't understand that you can harness that energy and utilize it for other parts of your body to heal it and stuff, which could be in another video. But you want to make sure that you are intentional with all your actions, and that there is no right or wrong in judgment in your belief system, but that the human soul wants to thrive, okay? And so you need to make sure that you're nourishing it and not depriving it, okay? But that in your spiritual new beginning that is indicated here, there is going to be definitely some celebrations going on. You got the 10 of Cups, or 10 of Wands, 4 of Wands, 4-4. You're being greatly supported in any new adventures. And let's see here. I just want to look at something. So you make sure you call to your inner desire, your inner hunger of your spiritual hunger that you can thrive in, okay? And pray so that you can feed that hunger in the most conscious and constructive and healing way possible, so that you can help and truly feed the world with your power, okay? So make sure you're praying for unconditional love, and that your deepest hungers and desires are met, but that you also have the ability to overcome any current challenges. And I believe that is going to be your fortune cookie today. So I hope that hit home. That was a good little something that you need to keep in the back of your mind as far as coming up. Hang it on the back of your mirror. Hang that little fortune cookie on the back of your mirror, and we'll see you next time. Hello, beautiful people, for pile number 3, who chose the honor, or it's the Order of Honor, which denotes success, which is also on the King of Wands, who represents a confident, visionary leader. It seems this spread kind of indicates to me that you are about to break out of some past ruts that have been holding you back, and you've been working really hard in your current situation to overcome those, and you're about to step into your power. The 4 of Swords and the 8 of Swords, so we have the 4 of Swords, 8 of Swords right here, indicates the feeling of being trapped, restricted, or powerless. you know, often due to self-imposed limitations like fear or negative thought patterns. Or there could even be like a feeling of external pressure that keeps you trapped. So the Ace of Discs, which is also the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups we have here. So you got two aces, which is good. It's an optimistic new future, a new beginning in both the emotional and tangible areas, which we see throughout this spread, that there is going to be a new beginning with tangible evidence and emotional evidence to follow that. So stay grounded. There's going to be a grounded, stable foundation that's going to be highlighted with an excitement feeling because of this. And we have the Ace of Cups and the Eight of Swords up here. And that indicates like moving from a place of feeling stuck and limited to one of a new emotional and creative new beginning. So we see that throughout the spread. And so then the Harvest card, or the Harvest basket, it's time to gather the fruits of your hard work. And this card appears when the reading is time for you to invest to the next level of your journey. So, you know, just like starting a business or buying a house, it can mean this is a time, it's an opportunity will appear to you soon. And it's going to seem much bigger than anything you've ever done. While it may seem as though you aren't ready for this challenge, you have already accumulated more than enough to thrive into a much grander position. So this spread indicates that this is very positive for you if you are seeking a promotion or expanding a business or even in a relationship. So seek people and situations that you want to be like or be around. The Lady of Becoming, you know, this is an oracle that comes to you at a time when you are uncertain of your future, about what is happening within you, or even whether or not anything is happening. But right now, you are being asked to surrender your concerns to Mother Mary's care and to take a step, any step that feels right for you. And it might be like even enrolling in a dance class, or just a step to go to a social event or purchase a book. So anything that requires some energy, we do not have to throw ourselves mercilessly into an activity of becoming, you know, so this is really a sign that there's a message from the divine, that you had a sense within that something was unfolding, your destiny of which a dream will become true. And this is a big sign that you're about to break out of a rut that you have been in a long time, and you're going to become who you truly wanted to be. So don't be afraid. It's not too big. If the opportunity presents itself, it was meant for you. Okay, baby? Because you dreamed big. And don't be like, oh my God, it's too big when it comes. Okay? So I hope this one was really short and sweet, but I really think that you have opened your heart and worked hard for this and done the emotional and spiritual work and dedication to becoming, and now you need to reap the benefits and be recognized for your success and break out of the prism that you've put yourself in. Okay? All right, beautiful peoples, I hope that short and sweet little fortune cookie will be put in your wallet away for next time. So when you pull it out, you'll be like, oh yeah, I remembered that. I remembered I'm becoming right now, and my fullest, biggest dreams are coming true. And it's about dang time, because I deserve the success, right? All right, bye.